platforms if you do first frame.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty interesting.
So if you're tech chasing, you have to do the at least frame 2.
Yeah, that makes sense. But we're starting off that forward air to 23%. See, Samus' forward air is either the worst move or the best move, depending on how it hits. It's insane. I wish it was a little more consistent, but you know. So I'm looking for Spark to actually be quite aggressive in this matchup based on playing him. He has no problems. He does not need to camp Samus from how I felt playing him. Oh my god, he did it too early. He tried to get him while he was still airborne.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
A little too close.
Yeah. And it's interesting, we're seeing a lot of platform play from SWOOPER. I feel like that's not characteristic of Samus.
Yeah, but it's definitely characteristic of a technical Samus. And like someone who flaunts their execution, which SWOOPER definitely is.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is Sheik needs to just go over there and just hit her, you know?
Yeah.
Samus doesn't have great moves for stopping Sheik. It's not like a Marth or something with drop through fair.
Right. I mean, her nair is really fast and has a big hitbox, but like...
For sure.
If you can hit her before she can even do it, then it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, it really doesn't. And we're going to see Spark hope maybe close out the set guard. Oh, is not invincible during the grapple. So yesterday against, I watched the full weapon set, and Spark was having a lot of trouble edge guarding Samus. Yes, we have talked about it a lot since yesterday.
Good.
So I'm hoping, and we saw him close that out. He threw much better needles than I think he historically has been. But I mean, SWOOPER keeping it dead even. I mean, he's looking great in this matchup. I don't know how much he's gotten to play this matchup. I know J-Flex and Swedish are obviously from his region,
Jersey, right.
but I don't know how much he does play them. Again, I'm really surprised by the amount of platform usage, but maybe this is his strategy.
Yeah.
Typically, when I see platform usage, I see lots of missiles, right? But we're not seeing too much of that.
He has tried to do like a good amount of missiles, but now, like you said, Spark's over there. He's trying to hit him.
Yeah.
Like SWOOPER essentially took like almost 100 damage because he refused to stop going to the platform.
Yeah.
That's a really big deal.
Yeah, see, right there, just nares him out of his waveland. We're looking for SWOOPER. Yep, SWOOPER recovered like this every time versus high-five. Double jump, falling aerial.
Yeah.
So what I want to see is if a player like Spark is going to be aware of that recovery, or SWOOPER's just going to continue to do that, and it's going to continue to work out for him. Oh, crazy, but Spark gets the wave dash out of shield punish.
I wonder if that was like a mix-up on the roll read, or...
Yeah, I think he messed up and then tried to roll read.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, he realized his mistake.
Which is good. That's great reaction
to have. Spark do dash back out of crouching to grab under the Samus missile. He was doing that to me yesterday, and I was like, what the...
What am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah, I don't know. And SWOOPER misses the sweet spot. Pretty tough on Battlefield, admittedly.
It's also like, I know I've heard that it can be very ambiguous, like, depending on the camera, whether or not you got it.
Oh, yeah. It's not always easy to tell. That one pretty clear. He missed it, though, unfortunate for him. Again, tries to read the roll. Spark having the discipline not to, though, which is... I'm surprised, actually, because he does roll a lot when he's played this matchup in the past.
Right. Especially against Weapons for, once again.
Yeah. And versus Morse Code, he got his roll read a lot, so maybe he has a little bit more discipline in that regard now.
Yeah, Spark definitely about looking at his previous mistakes and then changing what he's doing.
Yep. Well, and one mistake at a time is enough. SWOOPER a little slow on that CC down smash, though, but it's going to cost him the stock. That's the tough thing in this matchup for Samus. You can't really afford big execution errors versus Sheik.
Right.
Because each error, I mean, this happens,
Yeah. You can take so much damage, do so much positioning.
Yeah, so much incidental damage, right? It's not even combos. It's just, oh, look, one fair at a time, one tilt at a time. And I mean,
you're off stage like 6 times, and you got to recover a bunch of times over and over. Take needle damage.
Surprised Spark isn't down smashing there. He down smashed there versus me yesterday every time.
Yeah, once again also against Weapons, he was down smashing there a ton.
Yeah, I historically see him do it, but ledge hop fair or short hop fair good enough.
Yeah.
We're seeing Spark just run away with this game.
I think also Spark should be aware of the fact that the air interrupt is much harder from the up air
interrupt. That's why he should be down smashing typically. I think I've heard Pleasantries is pretty good at the aerial interrupt on Battlefield, but. SWOOPER back in striking range, though, pulls it back 2-1, and this is doable with him. He has charge shot on deck, and he goes for that grab read. Oh, these down smashes not quite at the right spacing.
That's like the stubborn down smash,
Yeah. Oh, and charge shot straight through the up tilt, not bad, but isn't going to clean up the stock for him, I don't think. Oh, up tilt. Oh, crazy down air choice by SWOOPER. Thought he'd just go for the nair to get him back off. Yeah,
I guess he went for a mix-up, but the mix-up would have lost to the side off that Spark went for anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because he's going to be DIing there anyway.
Yeah that needle snipe.
Oh, it barely lands on stage. Good drift by SWOOPER. Making it pretty ambiguous, honestly.
And this is like one of those matchups, it can take a while because, the timer is ticking down.
Yeah, of course. It's funny because I feel like Spark has played as aggressively as reasonably possible, and the match is still taking, almost 5 minutes. But that's just the pace of the match.
Yeah, and SWOOPER has also, been pretty aggressive, trying to find his way forward, force,
I kind of almost think to a fault, and I think that's one thing SWOOPER needs to change.
Yeah.
Is he alternates between being very passive in some spots and being insanely aggressive in other spots. And when he has the right reads, he gets these explosive games where, you know, he 4-stocks a Jigglypuff.
Right,
insane.
right.
But on the other hand, you know, a game where he was in the driver's seat, if he just chilled out a little bit, he could have won that game.
That's actually exactly how Minty played.
Oh, really?
And that was always my my complaint, is that like he's going for so many aggressive reads, I can react. And even it was on older net play back on like 3.5 Dolphin. That was much worse. But even then, I could you know, you can react to some things. And Minty's response was, "It doesn't matter if I'm always reading, if I'm always right."
That's really funny.
And I was like, "All right, Minty.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, you do you.
You do you.
I mean, Spark's going to be over here playing Sheik.
Yeah.
And he's going to 3-stock you for playing like that, you know? Like,
yeah, right.
So we'll see.
And to be fair, Minty, he was right a lot of the time.
Yeah, of course.
And SWOOPER has been like, but that can only take you so far as Samus.
Yeah, it's really difficult. And I mean, like, to me, it's almost like, you know, how much better than, he goes purple for the Minty, you know, shout out. A good read by Spark, though. Gets the down throw up there, has Samus in a very bad position. And see, we're seeing SWOOPER just run in like that, and that's what he needs to chill out. You gotta,
right.
Like, I've watched Duck play this matchup so many times. He would never do that in the car. He would just, you know, sit still, look to shield. And one of the classic ways for Samus to skip the corner is, of course, wave dashing through someone, right?
Right.
So you shield, you wait till they pressure your shield, and then you wave dash twice through them. And I'm looking to see SWOOPER use options like that to really swing the matchup back in his favor.
Right. Duck plays the matchup like he's been hurt before, you know?
Yeah.
But SWOOPER plays like he's never had his heart broken. You know, he's live, laugh, love. Just wave dash forward to Samus.
Yeah, you've got a dude. Sheik is definitely a broken heart in this matchup, though.
A lot of characters.
You're gonna get your heart broken playing this matchup, and we're gonna see down throw. Oh,
wow.
I think he meant to up air, but you know, he claws, so it's very easy to accidentally up smash.
Right. But still, it's a good amount of damage. Anyway,
Yeah.
So.
I mean, amazing damage.
Yeah.
17%, I think. And SWOOPER is definitely struggling right here.
Yeah, you can tell he wants to move forward, but he just can't.
Yeah, and you saw him try to finally zone out with F-tilt instead, and Spark finally reads it.
Right.
One thing I had a lot of trouble against with Spark was F-tilting him ever in this matchup. He always plays around F-tilt, and I don't even feel like he's really looking for it. It's just his default play style.
Right.
Which makes it even harder, because he's not even thinking to outplay it, you know? He's just thinking about what you're going to do instead.
Right.
And SWOOPER having some execution errors, I think.
You can see, though, he's like, SWOOPER's moving backwards. Like, okay, you know, I'm going to get you to chase me down. But Spark's just holding center stage, holding space.
Yeah.
And SWOOPER's like, okay, I made you respect my defense, now I'm going to move forward. But Spark hasn't moved. He's still...
Yeah, he's chilling. As he should be. He's going to go for down throw fair. Yep. And SWOOPER down 4-stocks to 2 on Dreamland. Interesting choice to pick Dreamland. I feel like this is actually a pretty bad stage of the matchup for Samus. Because Sheik does have a kill confirm.
Right.
It doesn't give you the advantage you would normally get in another matchup.
Right.
I mean, SWOOPER clearly very experienced in this matchup, so maybe this is where his comfort lies.
Yeah, and maybe it's also like no matter what happens, he's forced to play a little bit slower.
Yeah, that's true, and maybe that can help him. You know, you want to mentally reset, but I feel like the runoff of B from Spark, he couldn't help but do it.
It's the technique's called the Vanish Glide.
The Vanish Glide?
Vanish Gliding.
That's a pretty sick name. I'll admit. Offset tech by Spark.
I see. But it's definitely the most anime technique name I've heard in Melee.
KJH always talks about how Melee would be way cooler if we just named all the techniques. Like a la Kuroko. He has something he calls the Phantom Dash with Fox and stuff like that. Big up tilt by SWOOPER looking for the charge shot. And I feel like you want to go for a read with Samus that doesn't involve your charge shot so that you can finish the stock with the charge shot.
Right. Because Samus has some confirms in the charge shot on Sheik.
Exactly.
So.
You have up tilt, you have down air.
Down throw.
Yeah, down throw. And you can definitely, even just ledge hop charge shot as an edge guard, right?
Yeah.
Great shield grab. I like that to punish the get up attack. And SWOOPER, I feel like he's actually gaining his footing, but he's having a problem closing out these stocks on Spark.
It's difficult. It's like, because he worked on that one part of his game, getting more opportunities and getting more openings, but then he has to work on another part of his game at the same time and closing out the stock.
Yeah, and it's very hard. Just charging the charge shot, and he gets bullied with jab. I mean, what's Samus going to do there? It's very difficult.
It's kind of funny. So SWOOPER's also been doing what I've been calling it damage boosting, which is like a Super Metroid speedrun.
The needle. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So what is the damage boosting?
So you air dodge to fake a grapple, and then hit on the needles, and then air dodge.
That's very good to do for sure.
But damage boosting is like a real thing in Super Metroid.
That's really funny. Great mix up by Spark.
Oh no.
Throws him off, and I mean this is tough for Samus. Yeah, it bounces off the shield. He's going to crouch under these missiles. Dash under crouch. Do you see this?
Yeah, that's hype.
And he can go for power shields whenever he wants. I mean, really showing goes for the up smash read. SWOOPER barely gets in with that nair, and he should close out the song. All right. So, I mean, It's not impossible at all.
For sure.
Yeah, but we need some duck level combo game on Sheik here to have a shot. And there it goes. Downer, down smash, good starter for SWOOPER. And that's the double jump downer we were talking about earlier.
Right.
Spark does cover it, so. Oh, tries to read. And Spark looks like he messed up the waveland, but maybe he realized he was going to get charge shotted. You know, hard to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, big down smash. And this is how you lose stocks to Sheik. You get down smash at 60.
In the corner, especially.
Oh, and Spark is always DIing in on that up tilt, which is, I mean, a good choice to not get back aired off stage.
Right, right.
We're going to see the needles. Short hop needles. Is he going to do it?
There's
yep.
The
and then he's going to ledge hop aerial. Damage boost. That's a cool name for it. All right, we really should start naming everything.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But Spark taking that very convincingly.
Yep.
Definitely had control of the game the entire time.
Yeah, and SWOOPER started off strong that first stock, but ever since that first stock, it has not been in his favor at all.
So one of the things, so actually I played Weapons on netplay with my Sheik a few months ago. And the first couple games, first like 10, 15 games, he was destroying me. But then I started figuring out what he was doing, and they became like fairly close, even though he was winning the majority of them. They all went down. He started going down the last stock. Occasionally he'd like destroy me in a game.
Yeah, sure.
But I asked him about it because I'm like, wow, dude, you're like, you know, you seem to be pretty good at that matchup, you know. And he said that he looks for outplays in the corner specifically.
Is there higher reward?
Yeah, higher reward. Getting a down smash in the corner. Edge guarding Sheik is like, you know, rinse and repeat for Samus to some extent. And you know, SWOOPER towards the end of that Dreamhack game,
we saw him get that down smash in the corner.
Yeah, and I think he could look for more outplays there.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. He's not really choosing to do things like wave dash back in the corner, which is the Samus classic, I feel.
Right, right. But like, and when he was doing it, it was when Spark was holding center stage. You know, full, you know, no reason to approach.
Yeah, and we're seeing the fountain pick though from SWOOPER, which I like a lot. I think it's one of Samus's best stages in general and versus Sheik. I also like that we're seeing up B usage, something that I actually struggle with a lot when I play Samus. You're just forgetting which moves to use, funnily enough. And specifically with Samus, I think if you're not using dash attack and up B, you're usually a lot weaker as a character.
Oh, for sure.
So we've seen almost no dash attacks versus Sheik, but it's a really good call out for certain options. You have to use it to win this matchup.
Okay, well, Spark cleaning up that edge guard pretty nicely. He seems to be significantly more comfortable
with the edge guards, right?
This is all your fault, Sammy.
Yeah, it is my fault. I'm sorry to the SWOOPER, but I mean, look, I'd rather him beat Spark at his best than at his worst. So true. I mean, if SWOOPER's gonna win, let's see the big down smash.
Also, if this what being a student of DrugFox, a disciple of DrugFox gets you, maybe SWOOPER should hit that pitch round up, see what your schedule's like.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, great edge guard and. Oh my God! Does not do the patented stall, and is unable to finish the kill. But that's how it is. But
you can't do the stall unless you're a Patreon subscriber, right? That's how that works.
But yeah, I like that SWOOPER's doing a lot better this game, and I really think just a couple changes has made a big difference. One, I think the stage has actually mattered a lot.
Yeah,
He's been able to interact with Sheik a lot more up close, which is what you need in this matchup. You can't beat Sheik from far away with Samus. Oh,
right.
That's what Spark was doing yesterday when I was up being out of all the down throw fairs.
Oh, he just go for it.
Charge up smash.
I feel like SWOOPER had like a drift he could have done, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that's supposed to pan out.
Yeah.
Nice up B, and you see the trade, and he almost comboed off of it. That would have been crazy. Oh, it's crazy up smash though, and SWOOPER's really struggling to get his footing here.
Yeah, he's got more interactions. The Spark's winning more of them also. So
yeah, but I still think that's the better pick, and he's getting his chances to further reads, right?
Yeah. It definitely makes it clear as like what your faults are in the matchup or player matchup too. So. The SWOOPER
very unhappy with his game. I think he's definitely messing up a little bit more than he'd like. And going for these grab reads. And this is the thing with when you're a very read-based player like SWOOPER is when the reads work, you force off someone, but when they don't, it's like, what's your backup plan, right?
Yeah.
And I don't doubt that he can come up with one. Oh, great follow-up opportunity. Another downer. Oh my God, how many downers is that? Amazing combo by SWOOPER. And look, I mean, maybe mentally that brings him back into the game, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And if he needed anything come back, that was it. I like the very delayed nair by SWOOPER. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a different SWOOPER come alive after that last stock start.
That's definitely, you get the reads, you feel good about it.
Yeah,
like, okay.
And I mean, he can make it. He's in the same position as last game. One good down smash in the corner, but I mean, Spark's looking to close out this edge guard again. A great needle. Oh, look at this patience from SWOOPER.
Yeah, it's super.
It's
important.
like the last game patience. Look at this.
Oh,
my God, he could have gone for it.
He had it there.
Yeah, but that's what I was waiting to see all set, and it looks like SWOOPER's really figured out what he needs to do, but can he bring it back now at all times? Of all times, rather.
It's looking kind of tough. Spark also, he understands that once SWOOPER is standing in neutral. Oh, okay.
Yeah, great charge shot. Bringing it back one hit at a time. That's how you. Great grab read. Oh my God. Is this it for SWOOPER?
Dude, he's going in.
Is this it? Oh, it doesn't read the air dodge. That was his opportunity, but again, he's still in it.
Yeah.
Great recovery, and oh my god, Spark goes for up air.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
And Spark closes out 3-0.
3-0. But if I'm SWOOPER, I'm like, okay, at the end of that set, look much better. I got it. I understand
Absolutely.
now. You know?